The bus stop will allow sort of Sims, far reach Sims, to get to school either. So you could have one school and sort of have a residential over here, but it'd take a while and like a lot of money. That's something that SimCity 4 didn't support. You had to very much, it was sort of very much capsulized. You sort of had to have one residential area, one school, sort of an area of influence, and then everyone outside the area, very much like Anno, where like your concert hall, you know, you get a very specific area where it will work, and then houses outside the range just won't upgrade. So that's a handy. I can finally take a little shower now. Go, we've got water. So they're happy about the water situation, which is good. Having a bit of a problem up here because it's coming from a busy avenue to a road, and you know, once these moving trucks are out, it should return to normal. We'll try and fix that later when we've got a bit more disposable income. Now I have opened the school. It's going to take a big hit on my finances as well, but hopefully these should level up to sort of mid-wealth eventually, and then I'll get more income. So it's sort of playing the long game when you're opening a school. They'll also hire people from the surrounding areas, which is quite nice. They want a bus. Yeah, mass transit. That's something I got in a thing on my first day, but it's really expensive. It's not really worth it. Let's have a look. Yeah, 20 grand is, you know, for how long we're playing and our needs, not really needed. Maybe later if I get far. But so as we can see, industry's taking along nicely. Commercials fully fill up. So what we might want to do now is extend the road or sort of put avenues in. I like doing avenues like very American, sort of straight lines and stuff. But you could do it. You could go European if you want. You know, have curvy lines and stuff. We could do that. We could sort of do this. Oh God. Yeah, don't do that too much. But you can have it any way you want, and it's really nice. Now we talk about some of the good points for a while. I probably should talk about some of the bad points. I've mentioned how you've always had to be online, which I can't understand. But also, I know a beta's beta, but it seems EA just can't do a server. I mean, what, the day this came out, I probably waited a good 2 hours, maybe, in a queue. But it's 2013, guys. Come on, can you not do basic servers? Like, I swear we have it every year. You know, the FIFA servers, you know, criminal almost at how bad they are. Like every major release we've had, you know, Battlefield, it seems to be the Bad Company games, the Battlefield games. Day one, servers go down. It's not for a are they multi-million? For a very big company, it's unacceptable, really, isn't it? You know, we're paying 40 quid on PC, which is, you know, this is Black Ops territory, Call of Duty territory for price point, as well as a $60 sort of, what was it called, a deluxe edition, and you get Big Ben. You know, if we're paying £60 for a game, I want servers. You know, if you're going to force us to go down this shitty route of like having always online DRM, at least have some decent servers in. I think Diablo 3 had problems. I'm not a big MMO guy, but I think it did have problems. You know, it's just, I know that's not EA, but it seems a lot of companies, you know, you're forcing us to have this DRM and it just not work. Finances are a bit pants at the moment. Sorry if I keep cutting out, guys. It's quite late at night here, and I can rant for quite a while. So I'll try and keep the ranting to a minimum. But yeah, if you're gonna basically, long story short, if you're gonna have always online DRM, make sure it's right. Make sure it works. You know, I don't want to get frustrated. If you're gonna force me to have something, you know, I don't want to get frustrated with it. And especially when pirates are probably going to crack this, you know, probably within the first day, and they won't have to wait in the servers, the queue servers, and just play this single player, you know, obviously offline, no. Well, Origin doesn't even have achievements, you know, you might as well, I don't want to say support piracy, but it's just, you know, the pirates are getting a better deal, to be quite frank. You know, sure, the co-op's interesting and stuff, but You know, if you just want to play this game single player, like on a laptop or something, or like you don't really care about the co-op aspect at all. I mean, you can do all the co-op stuff yourself as well. You know, you can. I don't really want to show it because I think the servers are under maintenance and it might crash the game. But I'll show it in another video. There's sort of regions outside here where you can build. You or a friend can build another city, so you can do it yourself anyway. You don't need a friend. But you know, the pirates are getting a better deal because, to be quite frank, I probably will use the co-op, but I don't expect to queue for my single-player game. I think I saw a Reddit post about this, but I'll try and put an annotation to the picture in somewhere. What I'm surprised about actually is that they're not asking for sewage, and I don't know why. What makes me happy with the new buildings? You know, they're quite happy, but I might put a sewage in. Oh, it's not needed yet. Okay. Well, so what we'll probably do, we'll try and get some more residents in. Where are we going to shove them? Put straight roads back on, and we'll just whack residents over here. Plop some of these down. School's not open yet. It opens at 6 AM. So I'll have to wait till then for something interesting to happen. Industry's looking good. Commercials. Probably do a bit more commercial, so we'll put some of these down. Well, what's you unhappy? Oh, I think I looked at that quite a while ago, didn't I? For my my rant. So we'll put some more commercial down. This is high density. Yeah, probably link this up with medium. And then put. What's in street and then avenue then? Oh, I've made a blunder, haven't I? Oh no, this is good. They've got traffic lights. Okay, right. So basically, this one has traffic lights, and no, this one has traffic lights, and then this one doesn't. So you want to be careful, especially in high, like, traffic zones, that you have traffic lights. Otherwise, people will crash and die. Right. If we not enough simoleons, okay. We'll make that back with the commercial tax we're probably going to get. Another thing new in this game that I want to show off actually is the add button, and if I can find something, there we go. And what it will allow you to do is sort of improve the stats of a building. So this one, at the moment, it can only support 148 students, 150 students, sorry, but you can add classrooms, and these raise the capacity by 200, and then you can shove something on top that adds another 200. And can't buy it, yeah, can't buy it, but you can basically put them here, here. You could put them here, but I put it next to the road. You know, if you were playing a proper game, you probably want to move this, because we're not going to. I don't think we're going to get up to that many students. You can just put them here. We don't have enough money at the moment, but that doesn't really matter. Yeah, you can also add buses, so you could have sort of more students coming from outside, and you can also you can add signs, and you know, they're cheap, so it doesn't really matter. Well, we can't really afford one at the moment, but they don't serve any purpose. They're just sort of a decoration, and I don't really see the point. Yes, I know. Well, I'm not going to make this neat. This is just going to be horrible, but I'm just going to stick this here just to get some cash in, so I can show you guys some more stuff. If you guys are interested, I can put up a proper video. It'll be a lot slower paced, but like where I set up everything really nice and neat. There's a bit of OCD about these things, but I'm just sort of chucking it down just to get this video rolling, because I've only got an hour, so put this up to speed. As you can see, everyone's very happy. We're making a lot of... Oh god. They're making a lot of profit, so they're happy. These guys are happy because... Okay then. They're a great place to start. We love the new city buildings, and their land value is almost in the medium, which is good, very good. Vacant business, they're hiring. So, as I mentioned before, it's sort of symbiotic relationship between commercial and residential. You know, you need jobs for residents, and residents need jobs. So these two are very intertwined. That's generating more than enough power. Oh, so same with this. You can add more wind turbines. You can add large and small. A sign. And you can also extend this track here, so you could have it, well, a huge wind farm basically. And what you can do is add batteries, apparently, like sort of battery packs. It's not in the beta, but and then you can store energy for when it's not windy, or you could sell it on to another city, which I think they're really pushing in this game, this sort of working together aspect. Because SimCity 4 had regions and stuff. I'm not sure if it had online. I don't think it did. Actually, it might have. I remember it had a website. I'll look that up for you guys. But it wasn't. Well, sure, it wasn't on the scale of this. Anything else I've got to say? I'll probably shut up for a bit because I've been talking quite a while. And you don't want to hear my voice longer. So I'll shut up for a bit, and if I have something to say, I'll probably cut back in and say it. Okay, so shutting up now. Okay guys, what's happened now is the sewage has started to back up. Obviously we've hit over 500 residents now. What I've done is added a park. This raised the land value, everyone's very happy, but this little icon, the red icon there, is telling us sewage is starting to become an issue. So I'll save at 3.5k and I'll yeah, it's hitting this hard. So I'll be back when I've got 3,500. Okay, we're probably about almost hit it. The sewage data layers, you can see where sewage is going, sort of just plopping in the streets. This is going to really impact our economy, because if there's a lot of backed up sewage, people are not going to want to move here, and basically these buildings aren't going to get built and eventually become ruins, sort of lower land value, and you have to delete them, and a bit of a waste really. So yeah, we'll hit 3 grand in now. Any second now. There we go. Right. So we're going to plot this down. You probably want to get this quite a bit away, because this is going to have a massive impact on land value. So I'm going to stick it over here by the smelly industrial area. And we'll watch the data layer for a bit. You can see all the floaters. That school is producing a lot of poo. Yeah, there you go. It started pumping, and once it reaches it, basically just shoves it on the ground. It's not a very elegant solution, but it gets it out of people's homes. So that's that. I know I'm saying a lot. This is my first time commentating video. I'll try and stop. I like how they've added sort of all these details to the game. SimCity 4, I know it was limited, but it was sort of 2.5D. You couldn't rotate like this. It was very much sort of pictures. You know, you couldn't see detail. And whereas here, everything's detailed. You know, stop trying to say You can see all the cars. You know, these will leave at rush hour, and you can see them getting stuck in traffic. You can follow them if you want, and you can see them getting stuck in rush hour. Look, if we follow a car, and I'll show you what I mean. So they obey the laws of the street. It's amazing. You know, people are overtaking in real time. I think this is a real big accomplishment by the Maxis team, and something that I wish a lot more sort of city building games like Anno will hopefully implement, because it just adds such immersion. You know, obviously I've forgotten that this doesn't have traffic lights, so the traffic's going to be horrendous, but this guy, you know, he's going for it. Oh no! Oh! You know, he's obeying the rules. You know, they're all interacting. There's no sort of canned animations. Each of them's reacting dynamically to something that's happening in the city. It's just such an amazing game. But then you get the smack in the face with the servers. It's like having a really nice dog that just shits on the carpet. You know, you want to love them, you really do, but you can't. And it's just that catch-22 situation at the moment where I really want to like this game. I want to love it. I want to play it, but do I want to support the practices that EA are implementing on pretty much all their games? And the answer is probably no. As you can see here, health. You know, you can see people's freaky. You can sort of see what the general consensus is for the city. So obviously this traffic is giving everyone a massive headache, and they want buses. They can't really afford a bus at the moment, but they also want health, and health is quite expensive. But what I could try and do is I could probably make this a medium avenue, and this would really help the traffic situation. That's what I want to do actually. I'm going to get rid of this, and that's going to cause pandemonium. Well, traffic lights at intersections, so I'm going to put one of these down, too close to an intersection. So I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to whack this down.